To me, it's just hatred towards this young lady. Only thing she's doing, like you said, is out here. She's playing the game of basketball, and she's having fun doing it.
I love her game. A lot like Steph. She reminds me of Steph Curry a lot. You know,
anybody that does something flagrant to this young lady for what she's brought to the game should be suspended and fined big time for doing it.
What happens if one person takes over the league entirely instead than simply joining it? There's more to the hoopla around Caitlin Clark than meets the eye. It's a complete takeover. Fans, commentators, and even the greatest legends of the game have been drawn to her electric abilities and fearless style of play. This level of adulation and discussion among NBA icons, the same legends who established the benchmark for greatness, has never been generated by a WNBA player before her. The fact that they're now discussing Caitlin's influence speaks volumes about how significant she has grown. She's not only playing, she's altering the game and motivating the upcoming generation of players with her unparalleled skill on the court and record-breaking performances. This is where things start to get interesting. Though not everyone is applauding her ascent. Many have questioned her, attacked her, and even attempted to undermine her. And for just that reason, two legends have taken over. Larry Bird and Michael Jordan have had enough, and what they're going to say could fundamentally change the story. You won't want to miss their interpretation of Caitlin Clark's journey, so stay tuned. We must now examine Allen Iverson, another legend, in order to fully comprehend this time. Like Caitlin Clark at the moment, he was one of the biggest stars of his time and had a profound impact on basketball culture. In college, both were already well known. Both had high expectations going into the professional ranks, and they both met them. Compared to other elite prospects, they weren't the most physically dominant players, but their exceptional skill and confidence more than made up for it. For a generation, Iverson was the ultimate idol. It took years for the league to adapt after his devastating crossover surprised defenders and changed the game. Young girls today are staring at Caitlin Clark in the same way and attempting to play like her by imitating her movements. Iverson recognizes that same quality, and in a recent interview, he broke down Caitlin's skill set and mindset to explain why she is such a game.
Man, shoot the blood out of the ball. You know what I mean? I never seen anything like it. You know what I mean? And then just how aggressive she is, and not just scoring in basketball, getting her teammates involved as well. I think she's so great for the game. You know what I mean? It was a pleasure watching her, and I just think down the road, she's going to only...
Since Allen Iverson instantly identifies Caitlin Clark as a powerful offensive force, the same role he played during his prime, it's really not surprising that he decides to commend her. As soon as they entered the league, they were tasked with leading their clubs offensively. Iverson emphasized the need for assertiveness in such type of role. However, superior playmaking is what really sets decent players apart from all-time greats, and Caitlin Clark excels at it. She is already improving everyone around her despite being one of the team's least seasoned players. We refer to these players as floor raisers. Simply by virtue of their presence, gravity, and selfless devotion to the game, they improve their teammates. Iverson demonstrated this by dominating games and leading a squad with little offensive skill to the NBA Finals. What Caitlin Clark will become at her best is now the true question. Iverson thinks she will only become better, and she will undoubtedly keep learning how to improve her team even more. But, like any successful team, the Indiana Fever must surround her with the right players in order for it to occur. Iverson was entertaining in addition to being effective. Another thing he has in common with Caitlin Clark is that fans flock to stadia to witness his breathtaking highlights. Every ticket is worth it because of these players. However, pressure follows that spotlight. Throughout his career, Iverson was heavily criticized by the media. Caitlin Clark, on the other hand, has taken approach. For her age, she is remarkably media-savvy and composed. She avoids needless controversy and says the correct things in every interview. And another NBA legend, Charles Barkley, has taken notice of it. Barkley knows better than anybody how challenging it is to strike a balance between public perception and performance.
I love about her, she never says a word. And now when I watch her, two things I like. She's playing much faster, much faster. She was playing too slow the first half of the season.
From the
first
college
of all,
season.
They didn't even give her the understanding, like, you girls been worded for the WNBA season. Y'all been working out on the no. She came.
The success of Caitlin Clark extends her mindset and hard ethic are the key to her dominance in every facet of the game, both on and off the court. Despite intense pressure from organizations and fans when she joined the league, she managed to surpass all expectations. She has demonstrated that she is more resilient than many anticipated by taking blows from opponents and engaging in physically demanding games. Her ongoing progress, however, is what really sticks out. She has developed throughout the course of the season, rapidly learning how to outperform her WNBA rivals. And given the stark contrast between collegiate and professional basketball, that's not simple. Most people are unaware of how quick, physically demanding the WNBA is. Because rival teams are especially targeting Caitlin, that challenge is even more difficult for her. She has obviously put in a lot of preparation, which is the only way to deal with that. Many viewers were taken aback by this aspect of her game because at first they thought she was merely a talented player without exceptional physical attributes. However, domination can take many different forms. Even Shaquille O'Neal, who is frequently regarded as the most dominant player of all time, acknowledges greatness in a variety of styles. Despite having somewhat different bodies, he has publicly declared that Stephen Curry is his favorite player right now. Shaq perceives the same degree of excellence in Caitlin Clark. On Angel Reese's podcast, he even gave her accolades, equating her influence to that of Steph Curry, and describing how both players brought a fresh level of enthusiasm to their respective leagues.